case. This is about George Michael's Squatter ex Fadi Fawaz vows he won't leave late stars home. And of course, George Michael had passed away on Christmas Day, and his partner had found him dead at his home in England. Boyfriend who allegedly trashed the home says he'll only be cast out in a coffin. So the boyfriend of George Michael, he's not gonna go anywhere, and the only way he gonna leave is he'll only be cast out in a coffin. The late George Michael's Squatter ex-beau Fadi Fawaz has vowed to stay on at the singer's mansion, according to the Sun on Sunday. So Fadi has vowed to stay at the home, where I guess he'll be taking care of everything there and whatever else has to be done there. A source told the British publication that Fawaz informed pals, "I'll only be leaving in a box." Fawaz, 46, has been living at the superstar singer's London home, worth about $6 million in US dollars, since Michael, 53, was found dead in bed on Christmas Day in 2016. And as RadarOnline.com readers know, Fawaz was alleged to have recently wrecked the place. So now Fadi is being accused of wrecking the place. So why would he do that if he's staying there? George Michael's home is worth $6 million in US dollars. He also informed pals, "I'll only be leaving in a box." So Fawaz is 46 years old, and George Michael was 53 when he was found dead on Christmas Day in 2016. So this tragic is not doing too much, because Fadi is still mourning the death of George Michael because of what happened, that he found him in bed on that day. The Sun on Sunday reported earlier this month that Fawaz went into a rage and broke multiple windows and fan lights in the luxurious house. A workman at a nearby property claimed to the newspaper there was glass flying everywhere. He went absolutely berserk. Another worker alleged he just started going crazy and smashing up the place. It was scary. Alright, so maybe he did do it, allegedly, that he did all these things. Glass flying all over the place, going berserk and everything. Well, it's hard to lose somebody that you care about so much. But Fadi has been breaking windows, fan lights, destroying everything, because I guess he's still feeling upset that George Michael is gone. Fawaz admitted smashing the windows, but contended, "I was renovating. I was changing things around. I can ask when it'll be done and let you know. It's all right. It is all in hand," he told a reporter earlier this month. Fawaz has been said to be squatting at the home. Michael's family members are battling to regain control of all his properties and his estimated $150 million fortune. They plan to force Fawaz to leave the estate. So Fawaz had admitted to smashing windows. He contended. He says he was renovating, but why renovate the house why not just leave the mansion the way it was instead of tearing everything apart and just to redo it? And of course, George Michael's family members are battling to regain control of his properties, and so this is what's going to happen, and they're going to make him leave the mansion for good, because the way Fadi is acting in that house, squatting, really. And, I mean, I would have left the mansion just the way it is. I would not change nothing of it. I mean, everything original in that mansion should have stayed. But instead, Fadi decides to renovate so he could have it to his liking. But that's not going to happen when George Michael's family gets done with him. And they're going to make him leave the estate. So, I mean, nobody is going to stay there forever. Fawaz has claimed that he and the Faith singer were still together when Michael died, but it's believed they had split up. So now you got he and the Faith singer were still together. So how does Faith fit in all this mess? I don't get it. The singer Faith, how does she fit in all this? Wasn't she married to Notorious B.I.G. a long time ago? Yeah, I think so. But how did Fawaz got a hold of singer Faith? I mean, Fawaz is a homosexual. Let me put it that way. He has no reason to be with singer Faith. As Radar has reported, Michael's untimely death stunned the world more than 2 years ago. It was learned that Fawaz had called 911 after he found the singer cold and blue in his bed in Michael's London home. Former hairdresser Fawaz, as Radar readers know, was grilled for weeks by authorities over Michael's untimely death until police finally issued a statement clearing him of foul play. A coroner's report attributed the star's death to natural causes. So that's what happened. George Michael died of natural causes after there was some kind of conspiracy thing saying that there was foul play, and there wasn't. George Michael just never opened his eyes again because he just was cold, blue. And of course, Fawaz has found the singer cold and blue in his bed in Michael's London home. And of course, Fawaz was a former hairdresser. And I don't know why this accusation came off saying there's foul play when there wasn't. It's just natural causes. That's all it was. Now it's a battle royal over Michael's pad. A source told The Sun, Fadi was left nothing in the will, but seems to think he has a right to the home. He's effectively squatting and basically says they'll have to take him out in a coffin. Fawaz hasn't commented on the new report, so now it's a battle royal over George Michael's pad. And Fadi was left nothing in a will because George Michael didn't leave him nothing in a will. I do believe George Michael left everything to his family because that's what you're supposed to do, is leave things to your family and not nobody else. If you're not part of that family, you don't get nothing. All of it goes to the family, and then it'll be up to the family what they want to do with it, not somebody who is not related. Of course, Fawaz hasn't commented on the new report, so, I mean, I don't know. It's just that, this happened to George Michael in 2016 when he was found dead and blue, or cold and blue, and of course, died of natural causes on Christmas Day. So, but you need to be checking on your family to make sure they're okay, make sure everything is okay. If you have to update your will, please do so, because then, people who are not part of the family, they don't get nothing. Only family gets everything, and that's up to them what they want to do with it. Leave your comments below. I am out.